Hey, it's Insane Rider. Welcome to the channel, The Budget Gamer. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the globe. Glad you're here tonight. Just going to check out all my hardware, make sure I've got everything working. And with that, we'll get started. All right, looks like I got Cool Dude on. I'm ready to go as well. Let me review what we're gonna play, at least as far as I am, for viewer battles, and then we'll go from there. Okay, got all my monitors running, everything's operational, looking nice and solid. So tonight I'm gonna play an Aerodactyl EX deck. I've played it one time before. I really enjoyed it. Been kind of itching to play it again. And I actually, when I was looking through my request of decks to highlight, I saw it was on my list, and I hadn't highlighted it again since the last time I played. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and play tonight. We'll give it a few moments, let everyone get on and get connected. Of course, we're going to have Pocket Trainer Academy battles going as well. I always look forward to that. So it'll be a combination of viewer battles and ETA. All right, so let's start off with this deck. And let's just kind of get caught up on what it looks like. So this deck that I'm going to play tonight, basically we're looking at 1 Hitmonlee, 2 Mankey, 2 Primate, 2 Marshadow, 2 Aerodactyl EX, 2 X-Speed, 2 Pokeball, 2 Amber, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Giovanni, and 2 Sabrina. So that's what I'm going to be rolling with tonight. Let's just take a look at everything else. Got to make sure I've got everything lined up as far as my monitors, all my performance on my technology stacks all looking good. Cool Dude says, my PTA deck doesn't have enough 1 diamond physics type, so if I battle, it would be regular viewer battle. Okay. Yeah, it takes sometimes a little effort to put together the right deck, and I had a pretty good day. I spent the morning basically getting in, morning, early afternoon, getting in some alpha play for Project Rise, so I streamed that for a few hours, and here I am again back to my favorite, Pokemon TCG Pocket. So let me go ahead. I see I've got some others on as well. We'll start hopefully getting some chats going to see who all is here. But with that, let me go ahead and make a note. Cool Dude is going to be at the top of the queue. I'm just going to write this down here real quick. Overall, it was a pretty good day. Just finished a little dinner, and now I'm ready to get some battles on. So Cool Dude is at the top of the queue. And thanks for everyone who is connected on. I say I've got a number of viewers in the back, so thank you very much for that. Let's go ahead and so Cool Dude, it sounds like we're going to just roll with a regular battle. So I'll go ahead and hop over to versus private match. Of course, I'm going to use the password, all lowercase, budget game. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll get our first viewer match rolling while we kind of get everyone assembled and ready to play. All right, so just looking for a confirmation from Cool Dude that you're ready. And with that, I'll dive in. Just need to change out to my Aerodactyl EX deck for tonight. And all right, Cool Dude, I'm diving in. Let's do this. Okay, so I haven't played this deck in a little bit. But it's a fighting deck. It's not really a big energy deck, so that's nice. I like the ones that don't necessarily have a lot of on-ramp time to basically get all the evolutions done and everything powered up. So with that, let's just see how tonight goes playing this deck. So I've lost the coin flip, so it's actually a good start for me. With that, looks like I got the lone Mankey going to the front. And with that, I'm going to start the battle. Cool dude's got the great looking card sleeves. Got a Mewtwo EX to the front. And with that, let's see how this plays out. So thanks again, everyone. I do see I've got a number of viewers in the background. So thank you as always. Very appreciative of the watch time. And let's start with an old Amber down on the bench. Got a Pokeball. I'll throw down the Pokeball, see what I'm able to summon. In this case, it's a Marshadow, so we'll take the Marshadow. And I'll toss down Professor's Research, ask Professor Oak for some help. Brings me Sabrina and another X-Speed. With that, I'm going to go ahead and apply a point of energy to Mankey. And this is a roll of the dice. I'm not the biggest fans of rolling dice, but this particular deck was the top placing Aerodactyl EX deck in Ursa Day's tournament from the past weekend. She's got her tournament going on right now. But from the weekend prior, this was the top Aerodactyl EX deck, so I thought I would go ahead and follow suit with what did so well. All right, there's a good coin flip to start. You know, the other Mankey is 1 energy, 20 damage, so really I would have to flip coins 3 times. So I could see where maybe there's advantage to going with this card over the one that's a guaranteed 20. But there's a 50-point strike, a cool dude throwing down some heals. And I'm probably going to start powering up Mewtwo. There's a Pokeball, bring a little extra help to the bench. There's that first point of energy. Okay, so I'm going to have to think things through a little bit. I've got an Aerodactyl. I want to go ahead and get that evolution going. With that, I will... I think what I'm going to do is... put a point in energy on Marshadow right now. And I'll play down the Mankey as well. And I'm going to try to take down that Mewtwo EX a little further. So I need another heads here. But did not get it. Okay, well, win some, you lose some. I was hoping to get that nice strike there, put Mewtwo down to 70. Didn't happen. All right. Kirlia on the table for Cool Dude. So off to a good start there. There's a 50-point strike with the weakness. That's 70. And I'm down 1 already. All right. So I'm going to bring Marshadow to the front. Here's where I was looking to try to do a 1-2 combination for a KO. But unfortunately, that coin flip failed me. As did Mankey in general. All right, Hitmonlee to the bench. Place this second point energy on Marshadow. And with that, I'll throw down a revenge attack. And that brings Mewtwo EX down to 20. Cool dude's going to have to consider either going for a second... second attack, but at 80 health, not gonna quite work out. Hey, Sean, thanks for connecting in. Sean says, "Hey, good night. I'm always here for you. Live stream, just don't join in chat too much." Yeah, hey, Sean, I appreciate it. I know you've been hanging out in the back, and I'm very thankful for all the watch time all of you give to me. So, yeah. Are you looking for any viewer matches tonight? Sounds like maybe if you're just getting ready to get some rest, that's cool. Just having me on in the background. But definitely be thinking about you, and thanks again for connecting in. All right, so That, whoa, ho, ho. All right, so I got Aerodactyl, move to the front. Let me start off with an X speed to move back. With that, gonna go ahead and retreat back. I'm gonna put Hitmonlee to the front. And I'm going to ask Sabrina to move that Mew to the back, Mewtwo, so that I can use my stretch kick. And let's see how this works out. This is a good match, good match. Cool Dude's got the nice early lead here. Looks like I'm going to tie it up with a stretch kick to the wounded Mewtwo EX in the back. That'll tie it up at 2 apiece. And with that, let's see, we've got Woobat up front. Kirlia in the back, waiting to be evolved into Gardevoir. Okay, Sean has a Melmetal. You'll be up next, Sean. That would be a good one. Like to see that deck. I've had some real good success with a kind of a budget version of it. Nothing higher than 3 diamond. Really enjoyed that deck. So yeah. Let's battle next. All right, so I've got. I'm gonna go ahead and with that, I'm gonna get this evolution primate going. I'm gonna go ahead and use an X speed on Hitmonlee. Bringing Hitmonlee back with the retreat. Gonna put primate to the front. With that, assign that point of energy. And I'll throw it down. 50-point punch. So far, Aerodactyl EX, which is the highlight card of this deck, and so far it hasn't really done anything. It's just been a combination of Mankey and a little Marshadow. Marshadow's a great Pokemon, though. Great card. Okay, there's Gardevoir to the front. There's a Swoobat to the back. There's a self-powering up. Still a good match. Gardevoir's can be a threat. 110 health is pretty chunky. 60 damage is decent. All right, so I've got... let's see here. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a point of energy on Aerodactyl at this point. And with that, I will go ahead and attack with a punch. That brings Gardevoir down to 60. Good match here. Let's see what Cool Dude can figure out. So up next will be Sean with a Melmetal deck. That's going to be great. Takes Melmetal a little chance to get going, but once it's on the table, watch out. All right, Gardevoir with a nice shot, and I forgot the weakness. Good shot there. And Cool Dude, nice win. Go ahead and send a thanks. Looking good on that battle. I got to keep track of those weaknesses. If I would have realized that, obviously I would have retreated back. So that's my bad there. All right, Sean, budget game, all lowercase. If you want to go ahead and queue up, we'll get a viewer match going. Go ahead at this point and hit battle. See if we can link up with Sean. All right, just searching right now. Budget game, all lowercase. We'll just cycle through here. I'll go ahead and try again, Sean. So I'm going to re-queue back up again. So budget game, all lowercase. Other than that, I've got other users on, and thanks for watching and connecting in. But a little bit earlier start. Sometimes I've been starting at 6. p.m., sometimes 7, sometimes 8. Kind of just depends on how my day's going and what I have going on. Tonight I wanted to start a little bit earlier so I could get to bed a little bit earlier. Okay. No worries, Sean. We'll try again. After this one fails, I'll queue up again. Let's see if we can make it happen. If you just want to keep trying, we'll see if we can get through on a connection. If not, you won't lose your place in the queue. And you can give me a shout out a little bit later as well. Right now, the queues is yourself and Cool Dude. So if we're not able to connect up, well, it won't be long till I'm back around. So, all right, trying to connect with Sean. It's not happening. I'm gonna try one more time, and then if not, I'll move on. Cool Dude. So you're back up again. If I can't make this connection happen, we can have a nice little rematch if you're interested. And just searching right now. So far, I've got Cool Dude at the top of the queue. Got Sean next. Sean's wrestling a connection right now. Connection issue. So it looks like we're going to time out again. All right, Cool Dude, if you're ready, go ahead and let me know, and I'll queue up. So tonight, Saturday night, fight night, Aerodactyl EX. It's a pretty strong deck. This deck came in like 7th place in the Ursa Days tournament from last weekend. And there was 3 or 4 of them, I would say, in like the top 30 or so. So it's definitely starting to make its presence known. Not as much as like Gyarados EX with Greninja. And not as much of like Pikachu EX with Zebstrika or Mewtwo EX with Gardevoir. But it's definitely becoming more. All right, so Sean says, let's see who I end up finding. All right, so Sean, it looks like I connected Cool Dude. So Cool Dude, let me go ahead and bail out real quick. Let's just try one more time with Sean, and then I'll line you up if we don't have any luck. So let me go ahead and concede real quick. So Sean, I'm just gonna bail out of this match. We'll just reset here. So Cool Dude and I are resetting. And as soon as I get back to the main screen, I'll give you a holler. There's about a 5-second. Typically, it's 4-second or so delay on the fastest stream settings. With that, I'm back now to the private match options. So, Sean, if you want to go ahead and queue again, I'll jump in about 5 seconds. Yep, looks like about a 4-second of latency there. So that's about what it normally is. So looking for Sean. Let's see if we can make this connection happen this time. All right, opponent found. There, we got Sean this time. All right. Regular viewer matches going on so far. I'm sure we'll start firing PTA up as well once our PTA trainers are online and in the queue. With that, I lose a coin toss. Had a good match against Cool Dude. Cool Dude took it 3-2. And kind of caught me sleeping. And when you're sleeping, you pay the price. All right. Nice to see a metal deck. Metal's a great Pokemon. Takes a little time to get it there, but if you can play it right and you got a wall or something up to kind of hide behind and can get through your evolutions quickly, wow, it's a beast once it's going. All right. So cycling through some Pokeball, Professor's Research. And thanks again, everyone, for connecting in. I've got my only basic Pokemon right now. Hitmonlee to the front. Sean's kind of holding nothing on the bench. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and put Mankey. I'm going to run a X speed on Hitmonlee. Use that as an opportunity to retreat back. I'll put Mankey to the front. And go ahead and throw down a Pokeball. Now, you know, when Hitmonlee in the front, sometimes it's kind of best to not put down a lot of Pokemon. So I'll hold on to a Pokemon. In this case, I've got Focus Fist for 50. I've got Giovanni who can help out. So it's going to come down to a coin flip. If I can convert this coin flip, holding back with the Hitmonlee there is going to kind of come back to bite Sean. But if not, it's going to be a great play. Let's see what happens here. And I landed it. All right. So there's a 60-point strike. And there's the threat of Hitmonlee. We saw a game a couple nights ago with Wada. And Wada had a Hitmonlee up front and a Hitmonlee on the bench. And I just played one Pokemon the entire time. That's all I did. And he was kind of stuck because he could only attack the active spot. So, you know, it's definitely, I do the same thing. A lot of times I will hold back when there's a Hitmonlee or some type of bench attacker up front. But it's always a gamble. So good game, Sean. We'll circle right back up. Right now, it's still just yourself and a Cool Dude. So, Cool Dude, let's try this again. And I'm going to go ahead and queue. I'll see you in there, Cool Dude. All right. Got Saturday night fight night. I'm rolling with Aerodactyl EX. This was a top 10 deck in last weekend's Ursa Days Pocket tournament. I took a peek today. It looked like it was still ongoing. I couldn't really tell how things were going or what decks were strong, but it'll be fun to take a look tomorrow and see the results and see if there's any shakeup in anything. You know, lately it's just been the Pikachu EX show. All right, so I got a Mankey. With that, I'm going to hit start battle. 2 Ralts for Cool Dude. Got a Hitmonlee. I'll go ahead and put that to the bench. I always like to have Hitmonlee. What I'm looking for is a Marshadow and an Old Amber. That's the combination I'm looking for a starting bench. Not there, though. So with that, I'll end my turn. Two Ralts on the table. Last match, Cool Dude was able to get Gardevoir on the table. Gardevoir was actually the one that laid down the final KO. Was a nice 80-point strike with my mistake, not recognizing my weakness. So it's an uphill battle trying to play this deck against Psychic. But, you know, I'm up to the challenge, so I'm going to go ahead and play Primeape down. With that, I was going to play Professor's Research, but obviously I can't do that at the moment. I'll put Giovanni. And with that, I will attack. So that's an early lead strike there. But, you know, my Primate's down to 40. So one Giovanni there at 20 plus the weakness, and we got a KO and we'll tie it up. Looks like Cool Dude's going to need a little bench help, so he's going to check in with Professor Oak. Let's see how this goes. Of course, again, I'm playing on the normal overlay here, so everyone can see my hand. So it's free hand scopes all night. Mewtwo EX to the bench. Signed to point energy there. Got Kirlia up front. All right, so I got a Marshadow. I'm going to go ahead and put a Marshadow down with a point of energy. Play this Professor's Research card. still looking for my old amber, so I got my old amber. Now, the last match against Cool Dude, I had my Aerodactyl going, but never got it assigned any energy. Throw down another Pokeball. So I've got kind of the bench I'm looking for right now. With that, I will go ahead and strike. 50-point punch. That's going to put me at risk there from Mewtwo EX. 50-point strike will take me out. There's a Woobat to the bench. Got Kirlia up front, wounded down to 30. Got Mewtwo EX in the back. Full health, 1 energy. There's a potion on Kirlia. Energy assigned, plus a blue. All right, trying to weather the storm. And it's my turn. Of course, we can see I don't have a Giovanni in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and get Aerodactyl down. I'm going to put a point of energy on Aerodactyl. And not a whole lot else I've got going right there. I think what I'll do right now is I'll go ahead and whoops, I meant to hit retreat. Okay, well, I meant to hit retreat. Instead, I basically sacrificed my primate. There's a Swoobat in the back, Pokeball. Looking for the Gardevoir. That was a mistap on my part. There's the beautiful crown card for Mewtwo EX. Great looking card there, Cool Dude. Mewtwo EX to the front. And with that, there's a nice strike. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and send Marshadow to the front. Sign that second point of energy. I'm going to put Mankey down on the bench. Just because I'm going to go for a second primate over a second Aerodactyl. Just because of the energy investment, I only need one. With that, I'm going to go ahead and throw down a Revenge. That's a good shot there. Mewtwo EX is down to 50. One point over to the crowned version of Mewtwo EX. And Mewtwo EX is going to retreat back. Good move. Got a good match here, tied at 1. And it's my turn. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get this evolution going. Go ahead and save my X speed. So I'm going to use a retreat cost here to Hitmonlee to the front. I'll put down this point of energy. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and do a stretch kick on Mewtwo. Trying to see if I can knock out that 2-point KO. There's a potion, so that'll protect against that. Good play there, Cool Dude. That Gold Crown Mewtwo now has 2 energy. And with that, it's my turn. Looking at my options, looking at my options. I will go ahead and put a point of energy on Primate. And I'll throw down a stretch kick once again on Mewtwo EX. Down to 10. There's Gardevoir. Gardevoir will definitely change things around because now that's enough energy. Well, okay, gonna go ahead. There's a nice strike there. And there's the lead for... Let's see here. I'll bring Marshadow to the front. And with that, I'll play Sabrina. All right, so we got the big boy to the front. Place that second point of energy there. I'll put down an old amber here. Maybe I can build a wall real quick. With that, I'm going to go ahead and strike. All right, so I got Mewtwo in striking distance again. One of those EXs. If I can get one of those EXs, I can catch back up. But unfortunately, just not quite going to work. Good match, Cool Dude. And with that, Cool Dude's got 2 on me tonight. Good job. Hey, Peter, thanks for connecting in. I'll add Peter to the queue. All right. With that, let's go ahead and move on. So, Sean said that primarily was going to kind of hang out in the background. But, Sean, did you want another match? If so, we can go ahead and give that another run. I'll just wait a moment. Yeah, you got Gardevoir. That's really good. And you know, having my hand always exposed, kind of, you know, you can figure out when to play or hold off based on if I have a Giovanni in my hand or. But yeah, that was it was still a good match, Cool Dude. Don't underrate your play. You played really good, definitely. All right, so let's go, Sean. Let's go ahead and queue up again. You want to go ahead and dive in? Budget game, all lowercase. I'll give it about 5 to 7 seconds, and then I'll dive in as well. We got Peter in the chat now, so Peter will be up next. All right, Sean, I'm going to go ahead and dive in. Playing Aerodactyl EX. There's a connection. There we go. All right. We'll see how this match goes. Last match, Sean was kind of holding out a little bit, keeping an eye on Hitmonlee. And I managed to coin flip and get a KO. So I'm probably not going to see that luck again. All right, so it looks like I got a Marshadow to the front. And I'll start the battle. Oh, okay, Peter. Well, thanks for connecting in. Curious, did you get any gaming in today to get closer to your final level? I know you're closing in on it. I was just kind of curious if you're been pushing or kind of taking it easy a little bit right now. Almost 50%. Very nice. Wow. That's definitely not too far away, for sure. With that, I'm going to end my turn. Peter will be capping at level 50 here pretty soon. Free to play. Yeah, well, if you've been pushing, you probably, yeah, ready for a little bit of a break and rest and just kind of relax a little bit. 50%, what do you think? Maybe Monday? Potentially tomorrow with a really strong push, a full day? Go ahead and evolve to Aerodactyl EX. And get this primate going as well. Throw down a professor's research. Go ahead and use an X speed on Mars Shadow. I'll retreat back, put primate to the front, add this point of energy, and with that I will punch. Got Froakie in the back. 5 days? Okay. Yeah, those last few levels, that has to be a crazy amount of XP. There's Frogadier in the back, so Sean's off to a good start on the evolution for Greninja. Melton a little bit beat up right now. Got Aerodactyl kind of holding it down, so there's unfortunately no evolution capability for Melton right now. Frogadier is going to step to the front. And with a point of energy can launch a water drip. Right. I got a Sabrina, so I'll go ahead and play Sabrina. Unfortunately, Sean's going to have to pull back that future Melmetal. With that, put a point of energy on Mars Shadow. And I'll attack. Alright, Sean's going to need some help on the bench. He's just down to Frogadier. And unfortunately, there's no evolution capability because we've got basically Aerodactyl holding down. Can't play any Pokemon from their hand to evolve their active Pokemon, unfortunately. Alright, well, there's a good play, though. That will fix that. Well, at least I'll go ahead and put Aerodactyl to the front. Frogadier is still in the active spot, so technically I guess it doesn't make a difference. Cool Dude says, I have a question about PTA. If I'm Psychic deck, can I add Chatot or no, because it's not Psychic type? No, you would be able to add, you can only have a Psychic Pokemon as a Psychic trainer. The exception to that, Cool Dude, is when you have 2 trainer levels and 4 diamond, let's just say you got to 4 diamond Psychic, and then followed that up with 4 diamond colorless, then you could mix the 2. But until that point, yeah, you're not unable to, unfortunately. All right, I'm going to retreat back. Put Primate back to the front. I'll put this point of energy over here. Yeah, Sean, this Aerodactyl is kind of, if you're sitting on Greninja in your hand, it's kind of got you locked down until you can get some bench help. See if Professor Oak can help out a little bit. Oh, we at least got a Froakie. Okay, there we go. So now you at least can get that evolution completed. right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this energy over here. Well, I think I'll put an amber down. Give that a set of energy. I'll use Giovanni so I can at least get up 2. I'm going to sacrifice. It's a sacrifice here, but I've got some power behind me. So I've got Marshadow and Aerodactyl. So Sean's kind of got an uphill battle. Didn't have a really very good hand dealt. And so kind of been stuck with just 1 to 2 Pokemon the entire time, which is always a challenge when you get a hand dealt like that. But he's hanging in there. He's doing everything he can. There's Greninja with a water shuriken. Gonna bring Marshadow to the front. And with that, we'll go ahead and get this revenge attack in. Oops. Oh no, I added the energy to the wrong one. I meant to slide it forward. Well, I guess stuff happens. Retreat back. Well, this is where the energy landed, so we'll just do it this way instead. All right, good match, Sean. Definitely a good match. You just were kind of uphill battle there with the hand you were dealt. All right. I'm going to toggle through there. And with that, we're back to Cool Dude. Small queue tonight. We're about 45 minutes in. Hopefully we'll see some of the rest of the gang get some PTA battles in. I'm on a little bit early tonight with the goal of getting to bed a little bit early tonight. I've been streaming, I don't know, like almost, I think yesterday was almost around 8 hours of stream time. Today, I'll probably be somewhere in the 6-hour range. So streaming for 2 different games right now, just kind of getting the alpha gameplay out there for Project Rise, and then my regular Pocket. All right, let's go, Cool Dude. So I figured I could use a little extra rest tonight, try to get to bed a little bit early. Got one more day of, again, tomorrow, if you have notifications on, you'll see another notification for my 3rd day of alpha play for Project Rise. Then after that, it'll be in the evening again for Pocket. Probably be at 6 p.m. again, just so I can try to get caught up on a little bit of rest here. All right, we got Hitmonlee and Marshadow. So I'll put Hitmonlee down right now. And Marshadow. All right, hit start battle. Yeah, Sean. They're tough for sure. They're tough for sure. Cool Dude's already beat it twice, but yeah, you're right. You're right on the on the spot with that Pikachu, Mewtwo. All right, so I got Primate. I got a Pokeball here. Let's start there. I'll go ahead and place down the Mankey. I put down the Amber as well. With that, I put down a point of energy on Hitmonlee, but not a whole lot I can do right now. Got that beautiful looking gold crown Mewtwo EX. That is the only crown card that I have. I was really hoping with trading it would be kind of fully open. I was going to try to chase after a Mew version of that card. There's a Ralts and a Ralt, so that's looking good. Go ahead and get this evolution started here. With that, I think I'll go ahead. Go ahead and retreat back. Put Primate to the front. And assign this point of energy. And with that, I'll punch. I'm going to go after this EX card since it's a 2-point score. Knowing with 2 Ralts back there, get a couple Gardevoir Goins, that Mewtwo is going to be a huge threat. Have 150 points a shot. So let's just see if I can't chop it down before it gets rolling. There's Giovanni, so Giovanni's going to help get this KO started. Unfortunately, I don't have a point on Marshadow. It's a little bit too early in this match. With that, I'll put Hitmonlee to the front. Not quite seeing the cards I'm hoping for. Another Marshadow. Well, put that point of energy on Marshadow, and with that, I'll end my turn. Peter says, I think most 8 Pokemon cards and 12 trainer cards decks lists can become aggro. Yep. There's Blue. Blue making presence known. That's going to help counter Marshadow. Looks like I'm going to need a... and I'm at the gambling point right now. I'm going here and I'm looking for Giovanni. And it doesn't happen. So, unfortunately, the cards don't go my way in this match. Kind of regardless of what I do, I am not capable of dealing with that that 150-point strike. Okay, good match. Cool, dude. You've got 3 in a row on me tonight. I just haven't had an answer for you yet. You know, each of these matches, for the most part, except for this one where I didn't have too good of hands, I felt pretty competitive. But yeah, when Mewtwo EX is getting its Gardevoir going, it's tough. Look at there, and of course I've got the weakness as well. So anytime you're fighting weakness, that's always an uphill battle. All right, nice match, cool dude. And all right, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm just going to take a 2-minute break. I just want to grab me. I just realized I didn't have any water with me. Just going to be gone for about 2 minutes. Just going to step away. And then I'll be back. And Sean, if you're still interested, it'll be back to you. But I'll be right back in about 2 minutes. Just a quick little break. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, cool dude says he realized my cards are weak to his, and the sleeves are weak because you're using water and I'm fire, so I'm double weakness. Yeah, that's got to explain it, cool dude. I think you nailed it on that one. All right, so just gonna check. Sean, are you still out there? And would you like another battle? If so. All right, Sean. I know it's late for him. He was sound like almost was getting ready to go to bed. Just had me on the stream. Oh, okay, Sean, you still there? Are you up for another match? I'll go ahead and queue up a few times and see if you're ready. Go ahead and just connect in. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Well, let's put Hitmonlee to the front and one Marshadow to the back. And with that, I'll start the battle. All right, we got Farfetch'd out front. Farfetch is a great card. 60 health is not too bad. It's decently healthy. 40 damage, though. That's a lot of early game pressure. All right, now I get the Mankey. With that, go ahead and put Mankey down on the bench. And I'm going to put a point energy down on Marshadow. I'm going to just leave Hitmonlee out there for a moment. And I'll end my turn. Nice, kind of quiet night here. Saturday night fight night. Highlighting my Aerodactyl EX deck, which has been taken right from not this current weekend's Ursa Days tournament, but the one prior. This was the top placing Aerodactyl EX deck. And so I'm giving it a whirl tonight, see what I think. I'm sure I'm not doing it any justice compared to the person who got the top 10 with it. With this, I'm going to go ahead and get this old Amber down. Start working on that Aerodactyl. I'm going to place a point of energy on Hitmonlee. Go ahead and get this evolution done. And with that, I will stretch kick to the back. And that's a hard one. So that extra 20, that's probably not my most effective thing to do. It's tough. Melmetal's definitely tough. It's a good tank. Farfetch is going to start bringing some heat. I needed to put that point of energy on Hitmonlee. Now, of course, I get the X speed. A little too late now. I'm going to go ahead and retreat back. Put Primate to the front. With that, I'll add that point of energy. And I'm going to attack. Now, we could have seen in this deck Primate, the other one, that's the 40/100, but it requires 2 energy, and I think it's a better use of energy. Getting Marsh out already, getting Aerodactyl EX ready. So I see where they were headed with using this Primate. All right, Cool Dude says, do you know of any good Psychic-type Pokemons that help me pull cards from the deck? Well, that's your Mythical Slab. So Mythical Slab is specifically for Psychic Pokemon. All right, I need to switch somebody in here. It's going to have to be Marshadow. And I have a whole video. I actually have 2 videos on it. There's a stream of it. If you take a look through my live streams, I covered it in detail. And then I actually created a video, a long video. Yep, there's another answer right there. So if you're interested in Slab, I even got a video called How Do You Slab? And it covers some of the details there as well. But yeah, Sean's got a good point as well. If you know, Peter's a big fan of, now the name of that Pokemon is escaping me, but it basically lets you pull 1 card. It's a colorless that you could add in. Porygon. You could use Porygon as another example. That would help you kind of pull cards out. All right. So where am I at here? So I've got... go ahead and put this point of energy here. I'll go ahead and start with this attack. We'll at least get that done. Got Melmetal, who's almost powered up, ready to go. Meowth can get it done too, but Meowth has to get to the active slot. So that's the only challenge with that one. But it's not impossible. You could definitely do it. But Porygon, Mythical Slab, those are 2 that you don't even really need to get them too far. Yep. All right, so got the Crazy Kangaroo. I'm double coin flip away from a KO here. One out of 2. All right. Wow, I'm a little bit on the struggle here, trying to get the right cards. Go ahead and save my X speeds. Bring Primate back to the front. Put this point of energy on Old Amber. And I'll go ahead and attack. I got at least got a little weakness there that'll help out. Kind of force that one to move or be KO'd. All right, let's see how. It's going to take 3 for Crazy Kangaroo to retreat. So it just may be up there for the long haul, the duration. Now we've got Melmetal almost ready to go. Hitmonlee back to the front. The double coin flip. Nope. There's a tails there. Oh, double tails. Hitmonlee hanging in there. My Aerodactyl is nowhere to be found. That put a point of energy here. That 20 damage. I'll stretch kick this way. At 30 down to 10, it's just not enough to really feel like you're making progress on Melmetal. Got the power. In the meantime, Crazy Kangaroo's got to kind of get out of the way. There's a heads. Oh, there you go. Very nice, Sean. And with that, Sean takes the early lead. Put Marshadow in. Put Mankey to the bench. We'll go ahead and play Sabrina. Not sure where my Aerodactyls are. Maybe at the bottom of the deck. Alright, it's going to be Taurus to the front. We'll put that point of energy there. We'll at least get rid of the EX attacking threat. If I can even ever get my Aerodactyl up. That ties it up at 1. But pretty weak sitting right there. Alright, the big beefy bad boys up to the front. I don't have an answer right now, especially with no Aerodactyl. So this is going to put Sean in the driver's seat. At this point, I have to gamble. I'm a KO away, so I'm going to have to hope I pull Aerodactyl here. If not, this match is over. Let's see if Professor Oak can help me out. There we go. At least buys me a little time, not necessarily a lot. I do have the advantage at least, so that's going to put a threat there. But minus that 60, but that brings it down to halfway. So Melmetal's within KO potential, depending on, well, there's a potion. And another potion, so there's a double good heal right there. Pokeball. Aerodactyl just came way too late for me, unfortunately. Way too late. Sabrina with a 80-point strike is still everyone except the Crazy Kangaroos out of my reach. And Professor's research is really not going to help me. Because I'm looking at a 60-point strike. Well, let's go with Sabrina. Alright, it's Mew to the front. Mew only has a 1 retreat cost. 80 to 100. I just can't quite make the range. So with that, I'm going to go ahead. X speed back. Not really going to do much for me. And with that, I will attack. Good match, Sean. You got me on this one. I haven't had too good of luck tonight. Only won a few so far. Perfect play with Buddy and Expeditioner. Can bring Melmetal back to the front in that 120-point strike. We'll wrap it up for Sean. Good match. Feel like all my matches I've been competitive, but I just had a number of them I just couldn't quite get the card I needed. Or cards, really. Good match, Sean. All right, so we're back to a small queue tonight. Most of the PTA must be busy tonight, Saturday night. With that, back to you, cool dude. If you're there, I'll be ready to queue. Haven't even had one answer yet for cool dude tonight. Sean and I have kind of swapped back and forth on victories. But cool dude has this been in the win column all night. All right, I'm going to go ahead and queue in cool dude. And let's get started. All right, another match at disadvantage. Let's see if I can overcome that. Got a couple that have been really close. One of them I had a play mistake. And the other one I had a card that just showed up one too late. And cool dude's been dialed in with Gardevoir. When you got the quick hotline, the Gardevoir to bring Gardevoir in, it's tough. Mewtwo EX deck is competitive when it's got the quick connection to Gardevoir. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put Marshadow down. And Old Amber. And Professor's Research. And a Pokeball. With that, I'm going to go ahead and put down this point of energy. And flip a coin. Ooh, lands it. Yeah, that would what Pokemon could be 240 hit points, Peter? What's out there in the world of Pokemon that could be that beefy? Is there anything in the I know you've played a lot of Pokemon games. Is there anything out there like that? All right, let's see how we're going to do this. So we got Aerodactyl this time. Put a point of energy on Marshadow. With that, I'm going to play Sabrina. Getting a shot in on Kirlias pretty good. Or even Mewtwo EX, either of those. I'll take either of those, assuming I can land this. Oh, lucky, twice in a row. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it would be some higher level. I don't really know all the Pokemon cards, but I know that there's VMAXs and GX and all kinds of things. So, okay. It would have to be something. That would be cool if they did something like that. Well, there's the hotline to Gardevoir. Already there. go and play Professor's Research. And go ahead and get this Evolution of Primate pin. Put a point energy on Aerodactyl. And with that, I'll attack. Alright, got that Mewtwo EX wounded. Now, last time this happened, but I wasn't able to successfully chase it back. And I don't have Hitmonlee on the table yet. So I'm really not in a chase position. There's a third point of energy. Giovanni going to help out a little bit on this card draw. Man, that weakness. Look at that. 10-point attack with Giovanni, and suddenly I'm down 40. That's tough. Place that down. Put a point of energy on Old Amber. And with that, I'll attack. A 0-0 game so far. There's the Gold Crown. Got one Mewtwo EX down to 50. All right, it's going to step back to the front. Cool, dude. Just looking over the options. And with that, there's a KO, so Cool Dude takes the early lead. With that, bring Marshadow to the front. Put that point of energy there. Get this other evolution going. And with that, I'll attack. Alright, lead swings back into my favor with that 2-point KO. But it's a good match. Got the crown coming to the front. Let's see if Professor Oak can help out Cool Dude a little bit. All right, Sean says, I've got all the meta decks. I just think they're a bit old and boring now, so I play off of meta stuff mostly. Yeah, I like playing kind of the off stuff as well, Sean. Not too often I'm playing a Mewtwo EX or Pikachu EX. I mean, I'll highlight them as part of like what's hot in the meta. But anytime you hear me talking about my favorite decks, it's like a fighting deck or a Blaine deck or, you know, something not quite seeing all the, you know, all that tournament action. All right, so it looks like I need to think about retreating here. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and put Hitmonlee to the bench. I'm going to retreat back, put Hitmonlee to the front. Go ahead and assign that point of energy. And I'm going to stretch kick back and get the KO. And finally got on the board with Cool Dude. Finally. Good match, Cool Dude. I just happened to draw Hitmonlee right at the perfect time I needed that to finish that match. All right. Well, we're getting a lot of matches in with Cool Dude and Sean. I know I've got some others watching in the background based on the numbers of concurrent connections, viewers. So with that said, thanks to everyone else who's on. Yeah, that's a fun one. Right now, one of my favorites on... I'm really enjoying Blaine with Flareon. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to switch it up. I'll play that one real quick. All right, Sean, you're up. You've got another deck you want to try. I'm going to swap out one. I'm going to play my 3-diamond fire deck. One of my favorites. I'll go ahead and cue in, Sean, if you're ready to go. Budget game, all lowercase. So tonight's Saturday night fight night. I've been playing Aerodactyl EX. I've had some success, some failures. It's been fun playing it. I'm going to take a game break from it. I'm going to pull out my Blaine deck with Flareon. I have this deck set up around Ponyta and Rapidash that require less energy, so that I can send that energy over to Flareon to get it rolling just a little bit sooner. That's kind of the basic build behind that. All right. Put a Vulpix to the front. And let's start. All right, here we go. This will be a good match for Sean. There's Professor Oak. There's Mythical Slab. And a card to the bottom of the deck. Pokeball can resolve that situation, especially if it was an important card. All right, so with that, I'll throw down a Pokeball. Got a Ponyta. Yeah, so Peter, I go with the lower energy investment on the Rapidash series, just so that I can try to get that Flareon going. All right, so with that said, I'm going to put a point of energy there. And I'll throw a Tail Whip. Not really going to do a whole lot. At least I don't have that weakness. The 10 turns into a 30. Ah, but I did land it. All right. All right, so we got Mew in the back. Sigilif. Could be Sigilif. No, it can't be GL. I think it's Sigilif. I don't know. That's a tough one. I usually like to try to do some research on the pronunciation. I think Pokemon is a hard game just in general, whether you're a streamer or just a player, to really have all the languages down of the pronunciations, I should say, of all the different Pokemon. There's a 10-point strike. Missing part of my Flareon connection there. There's Ninetales. There's Rapidash. A second point of energy on Ninetales. And we'll get the party started with a nice early strike there. Maybe Sigilif. Sigilif. See, I was thinking it was Sigilif. Sigilif. I don't know. That's a good one. That might be one I have to consult Google on. But it could be Sigalith. Yeah. So based on what Sean's saying, then that would be Sigilith. That's what I'm kind of learning on the pronunciation. Like, like Kangaskhan. It's like, okay, this is kangaroo. Or you got Zeebstrika. It's part zebra. So I noticed that's how they kind of piece it together. Like, two words, and they just kind of form it based on how you would pronounce those words. So when all else fails and I'm not sure and I can't get a good answer off of Google, that's kind of the route I take. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that point of energy there. Throw down a Pokeball. No Eevee for me yet. And with that, I'll ask Blaine to help out just to see if we can't really knock down that Mew. Kind of renders it not helpless, but pretty well wounded with 10 left. So that even puts a Ponyta or a regular Rapidash in range for the KO. All right, so let's see what's going on here. So far, it's 1-0. Got to early lead over Sean. There's an X-Speed back, bringing the wounded Mew back. Well, that's going to be a good strike there. 80 points going to do it. That ties it up at 1. And with that, put Rapidash to the front. I haven't seen an Eevee, so I'm kind of missing my Eevee right now. Not able to move any points over there or do anything I'd like to do. And got a nice, that Bloomshine's got a heal to it. Good strike there, good strike. And Mew's getting some heals sitting on the bench. But oh my goodness, I don't know what it is tonight. I'm just not getting that great of hands. I feel like I'm still competitive even without those great deals, but it's most of these hands have been a struggle. I've had a few that haven't been. Well, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and take the damage, take the attack while I can. All right, let's see what Sean has in mind here. That puts Sean up 2-1. Look at the heals going on Mew. Impressive. And I'm pretty weak on the bench. I'm not. Eevee finally shows up, but that's way too late. And unfortunately, I don't have anything that has any strength beyond what's happening here. So it's going to be a good match for Sean on this one. Nothing. I didn't have any answers. And this is actually a deck that usually at least plays out pretty well, but not this time. There's a good X speed back, and that'll finish the match. Good match, Sean. Good match. All right. Well, the queue's been small tonight. I don't think I've missed anyone in chat. I know I've got a number of others on, probably just sending me some watch time, which I really appreciate. Okay, so we'll continue on. So we're about an hour and a half into the stream. I think what I'll do, if things don't pick up here a little bit, not that I'm totally enjoying what we got going right now. Yeah, that's a great Pokemon, Sean. I agree with you on that. But I think what I'll do is maybe I'll just wrap up to 8 o'clock. We'll just cut it down to a 2-hour stream. And give me a little extra chance to get some rest and get myself ready for tomorrow. I'm enjoying my matches. Cool Dude has kind of been owning it tonight against me. And Sean and I kind of keep going back and forth. I think Sean's won more than I have, though. All right, so with that said... Cool Dude, are you ready? All right, let's do it. I'm going to stick with my... well, no, I'm going to go back to my theme. Let me go back to this deck again. Aerodactyl EX. That's kind of supposed to be my theme tonight. I'll just have to make Blaine deck an upcoming theme. Yeah, just 2 energy to attack. Yeah, that's really nice. All right. Won the coin flip this time. And I got that disadvantage going for me for damage, weakness going. That's been a little tough to overcome as well. That extra 20 points a shot adds up pretty quick. All right, Professor's Research. Old Amber is going to go down to the table, play a Pokeball. And I'll put Mankey down. And with that, I'll end my turn. Fun set of matches tonight. Highlighting Aerodactyl EX. This was like, I think the 7th place deck out of Ursa Day's tournament the week prior, not this current weekend where her tournament's actually going on right now, but last week. This was the top Aerodactyl deck. And I can see why. It's pretty fun to play. I'm sure I'm not doing it justice like how the person who got 7th place is, but it's fun. Go ahead and get Aerodactyl evolution completed. And we got a Primeape going here as well. I'm going to ask Marshadow to... oh, that's what I need. Yeah, play that X-Speed first. Now I'll ask Marshadow to retreat Primeape to the front. And with that, I'm going to try to go ahead and get a little shot in on Mewtwo right now. Let's see if I can get it kind of going. All right. Peter says 50 plus weakness plus Giovanni. Yeah. 80. Yep. Yeah, it adds up really quick. All right, there's a good heal. Yep, there we go. That's it in action right there. It's a 50-point shot is literally a KO for for an 80-point Pokemon. Pretty rough. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put down Mankey. I'm gonna play down Professor's Research. Put down Hitmonlee. And I think I'll go ahead and play this X-Speed. Bring Mankey to the front. And with that, I'll flip a coin. Oh, did not land it though. Peter says, I've been running 2 Dodrio, 2 Marshadow, 2 Hitmonlee. Yeah, that sounds like a great combo. I really like the fighting Pokemon. I definitely have to say that's the one I gravitate towards when I want to build a deck. That seems like the direction I'm always headed. All right, cool dude. Got a handful of cards, probably sitting on some Pokemon there. But Mewtwo's kind of in the driver's seat right now. And that weakness is just brutal for me. I mean, every single time. It's hard to have an answer for that. All right. I'll put that point of energy there. And I'll have to end it, and Cool Dude wins it. All right, Cool Dude. So I will probably have a time for at least one more match. I'm gonna play something that doesn't have a weakness. It's pretty brutal, taking those extra damage every single turn. But great matches. I don't have an answer as a fighting deck against a psychic one. It's too tough. All right, back to Sean. Good game, Cool Dude. All right, so with that, Sean, if you're ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate out of this deck. And I really don't have that many decks to play, unfortunately. I'll just go back to this 3-diamond fire one again. And with that, I'll hit play. Battle. Looking for you, Sean, in there. For Blaine, I run 2 Ninetales, 2 Rapidash, 1 Heatmore, no Magmar, no EX Blaine. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't need to. You had all the energy you had, and I couldn't even get it going. That was a great play, Cool Dude. All right, looking for Sean. Probably got time for 2 more matches. It's a little over 20 minutes, about 10 minutes a match. So we'll go Sean with 1 more match, and then I'll finish with Cool Dude. And then unless somebody suddenly jumps in, I'll probably go ahead and wrap up the stream at 2 hours. Still a nice little set of time to get together and visit with everyone and get some matches in. Sean and I have been kind of going back and forth. On the other hand, Cool Dude has had almost every match won against me. All right. Looks like I got an Eevee this time. Last time I played this deck, could not get Flareon at all. The match was practically over before I even had Eevee in my hand. Looks like we got a fire on fire, so this will be fun. A little difference of approach. There's a Pokeball for Sean. And with that, let's see what I can get going. I'll ask Professor Oak to help out. Yeah, I got the... With that, I'm going to assign that point of energy. And I'm going to start coin flipping. Tails right to start. Unfortunately, Eevee's not able to do anything. Two hits, could have had a KO to start. That wouldn't have been too bad. All right, we got Ponyta in the back. We got a Vulpix and a Salandit. Vulpix up front. Could throw out that tail whip. Just needs to land the coin here. Oh, just like mine, didn't get it. All right, so it looks like I'm missing some evolutions here. Or not evolutions, I'm missing some basics. Maybe Professor's research can help me out. There's a Vulpix, I'll take that. And a Pokeball. At least I can get caught up a little bit here. Yeah, I better throw one more Vulpix down. I'll do that. And put my second point of energy on Flareon. And with that, my turn's done. Ninetales to the front. There we go. And with Blaine, I'm not going to have an answer to that. There's a nice KO by Sean. Usually I wouldn't want my EV slash Flareon up front. But it started up there. I had the extra retreat cost. And I didn't want to get all my energy just to back it out to have to start all over. On a mirror match, that would have just put me too far behind. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and... we'll do this and put a point of energy here. And I'll play Sabrina. Maybe I can keep Sean from firing up Ninetales again by having to sign a point of energy. Now, one X speed will fix all that. And I'll end my turn. All right, Peter says, we are getting psychic types for the next Wonder Pick event. My clueless guess is that we might get a Machamp promo card. Oh, man, I'd love to see Machamp. And I heard, next week is the 5-win event? Should be a little bit more interesting this time around because there's a little bit more spice out there. Of course, every time I get to these win 5 in a row, I go straight to my Mewtwo EX God of War deck. Seems to be the one that does the best for me. All right, so with that, go ahead and put a point of energy on Vulpix. And I'll throw down a Tail Whip. And Tails again. Yeah, so that'll be fun. I'll probably start grinding that. So far, I've fortunately... it hasn't been too much of a challenge, but now that I've said that, I'll probably struggle on this next one. But I'm looking forward to it. Man, I can't believe the hands I'm getting. Tonight has just been a tough night for getting the cards I need. Unfortunately, I just don't have an answer. Sean's got one more Ninetales back there that can return the favor on mine. I just just not playing out all that well for me. So, all right, Sean has the chance to take it back. On these mirror matches, it really comes down to one, how the hands are dealt to you, and two, it's getting out there and getting in front of things versus being behind. Like right now, I'm one step behind. And I'm weak on the bench. This is way little too late. Nothing I can do about that. And now my only chance is to see if I can hold off Ninetales here. And this has just pushed it out. Hey, Lily, thanks for connecting in. Thanks for joining the stream. We're just getting a few little last minute matches in. I'm going to be wrapping up here in about 15 minutes. But if you'd like, if you're up for... I've been highlighting an Aerodactyl EX deck. So if you would like to have a viewer battle, Lily, we could do that. Or if you just kind of want to hang out for a little bit, that's completely cool as well. Up to you. Normally the stream is a little more hopping, a lot more chat. But I'm missing the majority of my crew tonight. We also do a thing called the PTA Pocket Trainers Academy, which is some side content where you pick an energy type and you literally like leveling up a trainer from like level 1 all the way on up. And my community page on my YouTube channel has details on the PTA. If that's if you're looking for something a little extra to do in the game, it's still PvP related. But it's just a leveling system where you unlock different things along the way and the ability to control different Pokemon. If you're interested, Lily, can cue you in for a match right now. If not, I'm going to finish up the stream tonight with one final match against Cool Dude. All right, let's see here. I'll give a moment to see if Lily responds. Hey, Slime Boy, thanks for connecting back in. Nice to see you again tonight. I'm trying. I haven't had a match with Slime Boy, so I think what I'll do is that we're getting a few to come in. Normally, I start my stream at 8, but I started early today just because I've already had one stream for my alpha gameplay, extended gameplay of Project Rise. I'm an alpha tester for that. So the last 2 days I've been streaming that in the morning. I'll be doing that again one more time in the tomorrow morning as well. And then, of course, my Pocket content in the evening. With that, let's see. So I'm not sure if Lily's interested in a match or not. But got Slime Boy on as well. Rest in peace, TikTok. Uh-oh. What's going on there? Let's see if I hear back from Lily. If not, Slime Boy, I'm looking. I'm going to go for about another 15 minutes. Our typical rule is somebody gets connected in. We move them to the front of the queue. I've already had a great number of matches with Cool Dude and Sean tonight. Sean and I have kind of gone back and forth, but Cool Dude, his deck has just been owning my Aerodactyl deck. Pikachu, yeah, or Flores, yep. I'm going to go with Mewtwo EX again. That's just kind of my go-to deck to try to get the 5-win streak. So waiting to hear, see if I hear anything from Slime Boy or Lily. And if not, we'll get one more match in. I have time for one more match. Looks like the stream is actually starting to pick up now that I'm... okay. All right, Slime Boy, if you want to go ahead. I'll go back to the deck I'm highlighting tonight, which is this Aerodactyl EX. So if you want to go ahead and queue up, it's a budget game, all lowercase. Budget game, all lowercase. And we'll dive in. I'm going to go ahead and queue up to see if you're in there. There's a connection. All right, there we go. There's Slime Boy. Good old Duffy. Duffy on the table. All right, so been struggling with this deck a little bit. This deck was the top placing Aerodactyl EX deck, and not this weekend, but the previous weekend's Ursa Days tournament. I came in 7th place. There was a few Aerodactyls in, like, say, the top 30. I'll go ahead and hit start battle. So I'm just playing the exact replica of what the highest placing Aerodactyl EX deck was. And again, I'm up against Psychic, so this is going to be another tough battle. It's hard to, with this constant weakness. Seen a lot of Psychic tonight. It's going to be another uphill battle, I know. With that, I'll go ahead and place that point of energy. And I'll play down Giovanni. And that's about all I can do, and I'll attack. And I land heads. I got my lone Mankey out front. And that's been the theme of tonight for me. I have not been able to get very good hands dealt to me. All the key Pokemon cards that I need, whether it's an evolution or even a basic, it's been 8, 10, 12 rounds in before I've even seen what I'm looking for. All right, there's Slowette to the front. And not a whole lot I can do, not with that weakness. Picked a bad night to play Aerodactyl. Everyone's bringing their Psychic. And just like that, match is over. I didn't even have a chance to get anything on the table. Well, let me go around Slime Boy, make sure before I do that. I know that was quick, but I've already had a couple of matches that went just exactly like that. So no worries there, no worries at all. You were in that battle nice and quick. So let me go through the list real quick. So. Lily, I haven't heard back from. Got Slime Boy. And just looking through my queue. Looks like, and I know Peter's not battling tonight. So it looks like Cool Dude, if you're still on, it'll be you and me to finish up the stream tonight. Gonna wrap up here just a little after 2 hours. And let me see if Cool Dudes is still out there. Yeah, Sean, I agree. Yeah, they're fun, but definitely weak against Psychic. And that's unfortunately, that's I would say the majority of all my matches have been against that. So it's been okay. All right, Cool Dude, one more. I know Cool Dude's bringing the Psychic, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. I'm going to finish with my fast play Chatot Gyarados. I just played that one, but I'll end on this one. My coin flips haven't been horrible tonight, so I'm looking for a Cool Dude. I really have my fingers crossed that we'll get some more deck space. Trying to keep enough decks for the PTA, and then I literally only have 2 or 3 deck spaces for the higher-end matches. And so I don't have a whole lot of versatility as far as deck play, because I just don't have that many decks. All right, so with that, let's get started. I'll put a Magikarp to the front. But regardless, my hands have just been, what I've been dealt tonight has been horrible. Match after match after match, it's been really poor. Hey, Big Bean. Thanks for saying hi and stopping in. Big Beans has been playing a ton of Gyarados. Nice. It's a fun deck. I really enjoy. Gyarados has really made its presence known in the meta. It's nice to see something else other than Pikachu EX and Mewtwo EX. Let's see what I can get going here. I got a second Magikarp. With that, go ahead and play Professor's Research. And I'll put down a Fossil. And put down a Fossil. Put a point of energy on Magikarp. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and leap out. And I'll just put a fossil up front. All right, I got to get Chatot going here. But yeah, Big Bean, I really enjoy playing this deck. It's kind of fun. You follow my stream, Misty is just not a card that works very well for me. But we'll see how it goes tonight. So I'm going to get this Evolution Gyarados. I don't even have a Chatot yet, so not exactly sure what's going on there. Let's go ahead and see what Misty's got in store for me tonight. There we go. That's my typical Misty play right there. With that, let me go ahead and discard this one, so I can at least get a little bit more to the front. Gonna bring Gyarados to the front and assign this second point of water energy. I'll put another fossil card down. But I'm missing my Chatot. But that's how it's been tonight. Just not getting the cards I need. Or the coin flips. Misty could have really helped me out there. That would have been great, but didn't happen. Sean says Arrow, Marshadow, and Lee with Farfetch for early game aggression. Then Mankey Primate. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, Mankey Primate, when you play both of them at 1 energy Mankey at 50 points of damage, and then even the Primate put 1 energy 50 points. Not too bad. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Sean. All right, so there's a strike. Go ahead and throw a Pokeball down. There's Chatot. A little too late, though. I'll go ahead and discard this. Put Chatot to the bench. And with that, I'll keep that other fossil up front. Well, no, I'll get... I've got Magikarp as... I think I'll go ahead and play Sabrina, just so that I can maybe divert a little bit of energy here for my opponent. Let's see who comes forward. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this third point of energy here. And with that, I will end my turn. Okay, so last match of the night. I want to thank everyone for connecting in. Been a fun stream. Got a lot of matches in with Cool Dude and Sean tonight. A lot of fun. Peter's been hanging around, sending me some watch time, and I know I've got some others lurking in the background, delivering me watch time as well. All right. With that, got Gyarados powered up. Gonna go ahead and throw down a Pokeball. Cool Dude's got... Mewtwo EX in the back there. Ready to go. Unfortunately, everything's a little too late for me. If I was to retreat my Gyarados right now, I'd be back down to 1 energy. Now, I'm probably going to go ahead and... I think this is... yeah, I just unfortunately don't have a lot of options here. I'm going to retreat back. And I will put my fossil to the front. And I'm going to end my turn. Yeah, less weakness to Psychic. That's a big one, Sean, definitely. All right, there's a Pokeball. Just haven't had an answer for Cool Dude tonight, no matter what I play. Haven't had much of an answer for the random hands I've been dealt either. All right, so let's go ahead and discard this. Bring Chatot to the front. We'll put the other Chatot on the bench. Go ahead and... oh, I made a mistake there. I should have played that fossil first. Oh, goodness. All kinds of goof-ups. I just hit the wrong button there. All right, well... That's about how my night's been going. I'll put Chatot back to the front. Try this again. End my turn. So misplay on that plus a misstrike on the button. Now, cool dude, I haven't seen Gardevoir yet, so there's Kirlia. Got Kirlia down. Lots of mistakes here in this last game for me. Giovanni going to come in and help out, save that psychic energy. And that's a 1-0 score. With that, Chatat's going to go to the front. I'm going to go fishing for Misty. And I'll discard that. See if I can hit the right button this time. All right, so we got Misty, Giovanni, Professor's Research. Yeah, I really like this combination. I just I'm horrible with the Misty coin flips. But this match is going to be over pretty shortly. Between my misplay and Cool Dude's kind of loaded up. With that, I'm going to go ahead and get this evolution going. I'm going to play Misty on this. She's either going to help me or not. There's one. All right, well, she made a difference there. So with that, I think I'll go ahead and one energy there. Play this fossil. Gonna go ahead and retreat back. And we're gonna go ahead and apply a pressure. I don't really have a whole lot else. Going down 2-0 is just gonna be a struggle for sure. And with that, I'm gonna put an extra energy there. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose it. All right, let's see what Cool Dude has in mind here. All right, there's a little bit of a heal. Yeah, it's just with Gardevoir in the equation, I just can't protect against anything happening here. Because if I get the KO, that puts me up 2-1, but then Gyarados, that other Mewtwo, Gardevoir is kind of holding it down right now, so no matter what I do, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and retreat back. Yeah, not a lot. Just not, unfortunately, going to have an answer with Gardevoir. If the Gardevoir wasn't back there, I could have went for it. Mewtwo would have needed one extra round for the energy assignment, but with the double energy, 2 to 4 hits really fast. So I'm just trying to see if there's any way I can work my way around, but not going to happen. So good match, cool dude. It just hasn't been my night for getting good hands dealt to. And if I could have got that other Misty earlier, there's a good strike right there. With that, I'll go ahead and bring what I have forward. And yeah, it's over. So I'll just go ahead and throw down this strike. Good match, cool dude. Okay. Cool dude's definitely had my number tonight. I haven't really had much of an answer. Not going to take a whole lot, but there we go. Yeah, Giovanni's going to come in, make sure nothing bad happens. Beautiful looking card, and there's the win for Cool Dude. Nice, nice match, Cool Dude. I didn't have much for you tonight. All right, very nice. Peter says maybe include 2 Omnite for 1 energy attack and 1 cost retreat, but don't include Omstar. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Good match, Cool Dude. Let me just kind of go through. So we didn't have any PTA matches tonight, so I don't have to worry about tracking any of that. With that said, let me just go through a quick roll call. So Cool Dude, thanks for all the matches you had me tonight. Really enjoyed it. Sean, thanks for connecting in. I know it's sounding pretty late for you. Appreciate the watch time and good matches as well. We had some great matches. Peter, thanks for the watch time. Thanks for the input and the social visiting. I know you're grinding hard for free-to-play level 50. You're almost there, about halfway done to level 50. So thanks for connecting in and hanging out with us tonight. I saw Lily connect in for just a few, so it was nice to see Lily. Lily may still be hanging out in the background. Appreciate the taking a look at the channel and your watch time. And Slime Boy, what can I say? That was a fast, great match, Slime Boy. Thanks for the game, and appreciate having you connect in again. We'll look forward to some more battles with you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Just a little over 2 hours into the stream. I think go ahead and I'll probably plan on seeing me tomorrow night, probably 6 p.m. Pacific Coast, West Coast time, U.S. So that's about 22 hours from now. So same time this stream started tonight. So I hope all of you have a good rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, or good night, wherever you are in the globe. And as always, let's battle. Thank you, everybody. Take care and have a good night.